the Maasai women in Kenya kind of do beadings or to make the jewelry, and we did a special T-shirt, a Spirit Indestructible tank top, and all the money goes towards the new high school we're building in rural Kenya. So that's the only fashion foray so far. I designed one tank top, but it's called Spirit Indestructible. Thank you.
I'm Shane. I'm from The Source magazine.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. So I want to know what was it like working with Nas and Salam Remy. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right.
Yeah, you are. No, Salam Remy. Well, he's most famous for his work with Nas and Amy Winehouse and all that. And he's an incredible producer. He's been in the game for almost 2 decades, although he's got a baby face. And we just, I don't know, he has a classic sound. And Nas, we invited him on that track, something, because he's really close with Nas. And he complements the track perfectly. I've got a lot of like urban sounds on the album. It's a pop record, but I've got some moments, you know, where I go hip hop, I go dance, or some rock. It's kind of all over the map, but it's true to my sort of original sound, where the urban styles are always like a part of the music and framing my voice.
And Rodney produced several tracks in the album.
Yeah.
What was that dynamic
Rodney Darkchild did 8 tracks on my album, and we hit it off really big. Like, it was a real epic, you know, moment meeting him for me, and we were like kids just hanging out in the playground, you know, and we really bring out each other's musicality, which I think was key, and we were able to explore and be experimental, which I think is really imperative if you want to make a good pop album.
And was this your first time working with Rodney?
My very first time, and our first day together we wrote Spirit Indestructible, the title track, so it was magic.
My last question is, what was it like, you know, coming back again? Like, obviously you're constantly working on music, but this is your big English come back in a way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's been a while. I did my Spanish thing, I started my own label, Now Star Records, been enjoying just doing A&R production, writing behind the scenes for other artists. But now I'm ready. I'm ready to be in front of the mic again, singing in English. It's feeling great. I learned a lot from the Latin experience. I learned a lot working with Latin singers and from their expression and just their delivery and singing, you know?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you? I'm Daily.
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I was reading that you said this album's going to be a lot like Loose. Why do you think that is?
Some of it. I mean, some of the sounds are there, like the really tough beats and the sort of like songs that make you want to move your body. I think it's a combination of all my albums.
Okay.
The first album, you know, had that playful side, and the second album, there's some elements of folklore, which is sort of the emotional side of the music. I think I mixed it up quite well with this record.
Okay. And then, so I know for Loose, you were inspired a lot by your daughter. What do you think was like a similar level of inspiration for this album?
Oh, geez. I think definitely working with Free the Children, an organization I partner with, and traveling to Africa over the last 2 years in Kenya and visiting their projects and meeting like kids and families and different people who are so inspiring and feeling like real joy for the first time in a community. And I infuse a lot of that joy into this record. There's a lot of kind of like eureka moments on the album where you just feel like the positivity, but it's fun at the same time. Like, I kind of call the album like a friendly punch in the face because it's impactful, but it makes you feel good, you know?
Okay, cool. And my last question is that for your new video for Spirit Indestructible, did you see any similarities between Spencer's struggle and maybe something you went through in your life?
Spencer, I think, is an amazing individual because he proves, you know, to all the young people that look up to him, you know, as a speaker and author, that you can redefine your possible, and no matter how bad you may be feeling about your life, there's always somebody else who's going through an even greater challenge, whether it be physical. I mean, Spencer on his climb said the only time that he wished that he had legs was when his friends were struggling with altitude sickness. He wished he had legs so he could get up and carry them. So it's like, when you're around people like that or you hear about their stories, it's impossible not to feel grateful, just to be alive. So I try to put that energy into the music. Just I feel like music should be a celebration.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
What are you wearing?
This is a vintage dress, 1950s.
A vintage 1950s.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.